Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Faith Larkins with another episode of Car Ride Confessionals. Let's just call it that today. So I wanted to share something with you guys. I know sometimes unbelievers, I'll say unbelievers, think that believers don't make mistakes and aren't human and we don't fall short. And so I wanted to share something with you guys that I had encountered one day when I was at Randazzo's. So I'm in Randazzo's, for those of you that don't know, is like a fruit vegetable place in Michigan. Anyway, so I'm in Randazzo's. I just got done walking my dogs and I needed to pick up a few things from Randazzo's. And so I'm in there and I leave my window partially down, because they're in the car. You want them to have some fresh air, and I wasn't going to be in there long. And so my big dog, Sweetie, is sitting in the back seat, and my little dog, Honey, is in the front seat. And there's a car next to me. Obviously, I'm in a parking lot, and so I'm checking out, and I hear an announcement for someone with a red Jeep that has dogs in the car, to come out to the car. And, I guess they announced it a couple of times and I didn't hear. I wasn't really paying attention. So I didn't think, anybody was going to be paging me to come out to my car. So I hear the page as I'm walking out the door and I'm like, what's going on? And there's this guy there, and he's really upset, and he's saying that he couldn't get in his car because of my dogs. And I'm like, you couldn't get in your car because of my dog? I'm afraid of dogs and blah, blah, blah. And I said, I apologize for that. My dogs, the big dog is a puppy. He's harmless. I know he don't look like he's harmless, but he is harmless. And so I'm walking out to the car to, to roll the windows up so this guy can feel free to get in his car. Although he could have got in through the passenger side. But, I'm not, that's neither here nor there. But in the meantime of me, saying, okay, I understand I'm going to the car, he's just a puppy, blah, blah, blah. This guy is just kind of going off on me and just constantly, poking the bear. And anybody that knows me, y'all, I'm not quick-tempered, right? I don't get upset quickly. But if you're poking and this guy, he just wouldn't be quiet. He was just, kind of badgering me, following behind me, telling me, what I should have did, and I shouldn't have my dogs in the car, and all of this kind of ridiculousness. And he just going on and on and on. And I lost my temper. And I gave back as good as I was getting, right? And so, long story short, I leave the parking lot with a little bit of an attitude, but I'm also feeling kind of bad about it because I should have, as a believer, I should have done better. Here's the thing that I shared with my family when I shared this story. And I asked them the question, can you imagine what a transformation could have occurred in that parking lot had I not lost my temper? Had I spoken to the guy and said, I appreciate what you're saying, and I know you're probably scared, and I apologize, and it sounds like you might be having a difficult day, and if it's okay, can I pray for you? What if I had said something like that instead of giving it back to him as good as I was getting? That would have made a transformation. I mean, listen, we are here. Believers are here not so that we won't be challenged, but that when the challenge comes, we can make a difference. We can take advantage of the moment and speak God into that person's life. Speak peace into that person's life, and be better than that situation. In that case, I was not better. I had conformed to the way of the world, to the to the speech of the Lord, to the speech of the world, to the language of the land, if you will. And so I fell short in that area, but it taught me a valuable lesson. Not to waste a moment, not to waste an opportunity. And even it taught me to check myself, right? Check myself, because that man's life could have been transformed in that moment with just a God-filled word from me. I believe that. So I'm just saying to you, don't waste a moment. When situations arise, as they surely will, we have to rise above. We have to focus in on God and give that person what they actually are looking for. And that's a word from the Lord. You all be blessed. I will speak with you soon. This has been Faith Larkins with Faith Speaks / Car Ride Confessionals, y'all. All right, you all be blessed. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Until next time, bye-bye.